doing well and staying safe. We've been talking about how we can act like a good neighbor. And today we are going to read about somebody named Ruth and somebody named Boaz. And I want you to be thinking as I read about what should we do to help people in need. You got it? How can we help people in need? How can we take care of others? How can we take care of our neighbors? Ever since the beginning of time, people all over the world have asked the question, what should we do about people in need? They wonder, how can we help people who are not treated the right way, or those who cannot take care of themselves? Well, God gives us the answer in the Bible. He is full of love and concern for everyone because He made all human beings. He wants His followers to be part of the answer. He wants us to take care of the poor. He wants us to help those who are in need. And in the Bible, we find a beautiful story about people who did just that. One of these stories we've already talked about already. We talked about the good neighbor, the good Samaritan, and how this person helped somebody who was in need. All right, now I'm going to read another story today, just like that, with Ruth and Boaz. Naomi and Ruth were very sad. Their husbands had died, and all through the land of Moab people were hungry. Knowing Naomi didn't want to stay in a foreign land any longer, she decided to return to her family in the town of Bethlehem, where there was food. Ruth, Naomi's daughter-in-law, begged to go with Naomi, but Naomi told Ruth to stay with her people in the land of Moab. Naomi cared for Ruth and wanted her to get married again and have a family. But Ruth told her, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God." So Ruth followed Naomi to Bethlehem. Naomi and Ruth didn't have husbands to take care of them and find them food. They had to take care of themselves. Naomi's cousin Boaz had a farm, so Ruth said to Naomi, "Let me go into the fields. I will pick up the leftover grain from the harvest." Ruth worked hard gathering grain out of Boaz's fields. When Boaz returned to his field, he saw Ruth searching for the leftover grain. Boaz was kind, and he welcomed Ruth to take as much grain as she needed from his fields. "Why are you so kind to me?" Ruth asked Boaz. "I heard how devoted you are to Naomi," he said. That day, Ruth returned to Naomi with plenty of food. Naomi was grateful to Boaz for being kind and compassionate to Ruth. Naomi wanted Ruth to be happy and to marry again. She told Ruth to go back to Boaz. Ruth listened and went to him. Boaz saw she was kind and good. He gave her food to take home to Naomi, even after she had picked all day in the fields. Then Boaz went to the townsmen and asked them to let him marry Ruth. They agreed. So Ruth and Boaz were married. Soon Ruth had a baby boy. Both Ruth and Naomi praised God who had given them a new family. Don't you think that God must have smiled when He saw how kind Ruth was to Naomi? There was so much care and love and compassion. Don't you think He was pleased when Boaz took care of them both? They had nobody else to care for them, and Boaz chose to care for them. The story of how Boaz cared for Ruth and Naomi is a beautiful picture of just how God cares for us. When Jesus came to earth, He gave us another picture of how we are to help those in need. And that's when we talked about the Good Samaritan, just helping those when they need us. Not everybody has somebody to help them, and that's where we come in. We can choose to be good neighbors and take care of others. It is so important as Christians, as believers in God and lovers of Jesus, to have compassion to those in need. I want you to think about this verse. Save those who are weak and needy. Psalm 82:4. How can you be a good neighbor this week? How can you choose to help others in need? Hope you find some ways to care for those around you. Have a great week, friends. Bye.